Hi, I'm Shresth Gupta, pursuing Masters in International Business, single award student of Nottingham Business School. I'm glad that this module provides us this opportunity to share our personal developments during our time in Nottingham Trent University. First of all, I'm thankful to the international team and collaborations of Nottingham Trent University through which I was able to land here. I was doing my bachelor's and my MBA from OP Jindal Global Business School in Jindal Global University. I was chosen to go on an exchange degree program. We have many choices around the world, but I wanted to come UK because of the culture. I need to explore the business opportunities here. I chose this course to develop my personality and to understand the businesses outside India. I wanted to learn time management and develop public speaking. I have prepared a script, but now I thought like the script is no of use. I'll talk with my heart. Till the first semester, I was afraid of speaking in front of the public, in front of a class even. So I thought like if I'll speak something irrelevant and then what will happen? What will the people think about me? Then I had a mentor-mentee meeting and my mentor told me that it doesn't matter what people think about you. What matters is what you think about yourself. People will come and go. No one will know who are you. This helped me a lot in building my self-confidence, through which I started speaking in class. I started answering the questions, which increased my morale and helped me in talking to unknown people. The very first day in a class, we got a explore Nottingham task through which we were able to make new friends. Like we had a group of around 8 to 10 people, and we need to explore nearby places in Nottingham. During our freshers week, I indulged into table tennis. Table tennis was my passion from last 7 to 8 years. I have played for my city, for my state, and have achieved many medals also. When I gave trials in Nottingham Trent University table tennis team for the table tennis team, I secured top position amongst the 12 shortlisted players. But then also our coach put me in the reserve slot, which is the bottom position amongst the slots available in the team. I was shocked by this decision. I thought like I did not perform well, or what is my mistake? Then I thought like I faced racism here. Because of this, my morale was down, and on how they discriminate. They thus I had not feel no, I didn't join the team. This instance changed my mind on how to face here and how to react the situation like this. In starting, it was totally different. When we started our module as in a single award international business course, we were given a chance to nominate ourselves for the class representative of a class. I thought to nominate myself in start, but then I thought like I was the president of my university and now shall I be the class rep? It is like a very different position than that. So it was not good for my image, which was my ego. But now I realize that it was a very bad decision. I have supported everyone when I was president, but now when my friends need help and RCR is not supporting them, so I feel very bad that I should have been nominated myself and uh, I might be able to help my friends. Through this instance, I learned like never make your ego over your hopes, which I will for sure remember this lifetime. I have gained a lot from these CPD activities throughout the life instances I've faced here. Now I would like to start with the first activity, uh, which was activity to get to know each other, the Thornbridge activity. This two-day activities, this two-day activity helped us knowing our batchmates well during the time we were able to eat together, we were able to share the room, we were able to share the thoughts, even we were not known to each other And I realized how good you feel when you help someone, even when they didn't ask for help and you help them. This activity also realizes how good teamwork you need to complete a task, because on a on records our leader was someone else, but me and one more girl led the group, and our leadership to the right path helped our team to secure the second position in this entire task. After this, one of our batchmates told us about the Amazon Campus Challenge, which was the great opportunity to explore marketing techniques, and which was a great source to interact with the target market and convince them to buy our product. And during we need a vendor for this. We need a seller to create his a seller account and sell his products on Amazon. And during one of my CPD activities, Indian Reception, it is the event for the Nottingham Trent University and University of Nottingham Indian students to get to know each other, and many entrepreneurs also were there, and the chair of the British Council Entrepreneurs was also there. So we were able to convince one businessman to be part of Amazon Campus Challenge, and he asked me to come over and look on his business, and I we finally finalized that vendor to be a part of our Amazon Campus Challenge team. At one instance, he was very worried because of like he need to pay some certain amount, and he was not willing to pay because he doesn't know how beneficial the Amazon is for his business. His business name was GS Mahal, and Mr. Victor was the owner of the business, and my team and I were really worried that if he'll not pay, then either we shall pay for him or we should convince him to pay. Then I personally called him like randomly and convinced him to pay the amount. He agreed. I convinced him like how beneficial your business is, and he marked my words and he agreed to pay. After fulfilling all the terms and conditions in and all the stages, finalizing vendor and all, we were amongst the three teams who qualified from Nottingham Trent University in this Amazon Campus Challenge. But unfortunately, one of our teammate, the leader of our group, betrayed us because he texted on WhatsApp that he received an email from Amazon Campus Challenge that we were disqualified, and the reason of disqualifying is the vendor already exists on Amazon. And I cross-checked that, and there was no vendor on that name, and that was the first lie he told us. Then the second, I asked, we all like all four of other four members asked him to forward that mail, but then he was like, I deleted that mail, and there's no instance, there's very less possibility that someone on the leadership position deleted such an important mail, and he even deleted from the trash also. And when I asked him that I can recover that mail, on which email you have that, so then he told that it's on uni email, and this you he knows that uni email can't be recovered, so he played that way. And when I realized that uh, no one that he has provided his personal Gmail ID in the Amazon Campus Challenge, so that was the third lie he spoke to us. Then we thought like we started arguing him that why are you doing this? At least if you don't want to compete, make any of us a leader and you can leave that. But then he left the group chat, and we were not able to complete the challenge. This instance teaches a lot, that never depend on anyone, especially to those who are not known to you well. We were not able to complete the challenge, and thus I excluded this activity from the CPDRs. The next activity was very interesting and was good for good cause, the 10-pound challenge. This was a 10-day activity, and this was organized by an institute of directors, and we need to complete this challenge to raise funds for the John West Cancer Research Center at Clifton campus NTU. We raised a lot of money, around 500 something pounds, and we also won the best innovative award of the challenge. This activity helps us understanding you need not to be a named leader to run the team, but other two members, I was not the leader name, and I was also not working well, but the other two members were working really hard. They have done their best to achieve their goal. All the credit goes to these two persons. And similarly, a challenge took place on the 40th anniversary of the Nottingham Business School, the Thinkubator Challenge. This was also very interesting challenge. We need to interact with the business. They need to solve their problem, and we were able to solve them and help them to get a new supporting idea, and which also taught me how effective is to work in a team, and we also can easily complete every task if we delegate work, and which also helped me in understanding what all future problems I may come across. I went to a business meeting on last week of February in 2020 for marketing my own company in UK. It was my first attempt and my first company that wholly I was targeting on my own. In India, for marketing purposes, like we can directly visit this small companies, and I thought it will be the same in the Upperton Pharmaceuticals located in Nottingham Science Park. I had knocked their door and realized that if you need to meet someone in UK, then you need to take a prior appointment, which I didn't know. But then also I was able to convince the receptionist, and one of the manager met me in person. This instance was a, like a different for me, and this taught me every small or big businesses in UK, like they are very passionate about the rules and regulations of the organization, and the same passion I would like to take back to my country. And the same thing was taught in the TED Talks by Ritu Pearson and Scott Dinson and many others. And the next CPD activity was the Personal Development Week. I attended two sessions there, and in brief, I learned like the first impression is the last impression, because if you are not able to convey your first impression good, and then you can't carry the conversation, and how to greet someone in the start and what it feels like when someone greets you well by saying nice to meet you. Like before that, I was just hi, hello, what's your name, and I started the conversation like this. But after that, I always say hi, nice to meet you, Mr. Global Week was a chance to explore different culture in the world, and it also provides us a chance to represent our culture in front of the world. I took part in the representing Indian culture by taking part in the fashion show and performing some dance performances. I took part for building the network, opening up while performing in front of the public. I need self-confidence and inside me to perform freely, which I got through this platform. Now I am easily able to communicate whatever I want and whenever I want to. It is convenient for me to convey in front of people. It really helped me in developing my personality and opening up in front of public and speaking well. It was it was a lovely experience in volunteering for the awareness of sustainable development goals in global launch. Before that, I was not known to what all daily use products are recyclable, what all are not recyclable. I scored around 6 out of 10, and I thought like SDGs are so much important in the world. I will take back to my country and follow this. I am thankful to all my professors in Nottingham Business School who helped us in Every point, no matter it's related to our modules or it's related to our personal stress, this transformation leadership development module helped me in realizing what all I have gained during my time in NTU till now. I hope you all are safe during this corona pandemic and uh, be safe, stay home. Thank you.